Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. I am your host, WigglyRain. We are back. We are doing the famous S through D tier, but today we're doing the 32 starting quarterbacks for the 2022-2023 season. It is going to be very easy for me to do this. Easy. I already know who's going in what order and who's going to be trash, who's going to be good. Let's see if you guys agree with me. I'm going to do this in a very particular order. We're going to start with the S tier, then we're going to do the D tier, and then we're going to fill in the two gaps. I think it's much easier that way so you can see my thought process. So without further ado, we'll do my S tier. We're not going to have too many in it. Obviously, Brady, Mahomes, Rodgers, and where is he? Josh Allen. I think we can agree on this 4. Maybe people aren't going to have Rodgers in it, but they should.
I'll be able to hang in there.
What was the injury?
My knee.
Rodgers has been a staple for a decade and more. I think Brady always is going to be S tier. Mahomes, duh. Allen, it's pretty obvious nowadays to say that Allen is a top tier quarterback. And then to go to our D, let's see, Trevor Lawrence, Drew Lock. I almost said Sam Darnold, but this is Sam Darnold, Zach Wilson, Sam Darnold.
What's the difference?
Mitch Trubisky, Justin Fields, Tua, and I believe that is good for D. Now from here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up to C tier because it's harder to say, well, this guy isn't as good as Brady, Mahomes, Rodgers, but it's better than the D tier. So we're going to work our way up from D to C. Actually, you know what? I might just fill them in as we go. Because guys like Russell,
let's rock.
Russell is A, Wilson is A, Kyler is A, Stafford's A, Joey B, A. I like that. Oh, Herbert, you can't forget about Herbie. These 5 I like at A. Maybe we'll add some more. D is good. C tier, actually, we can fill in B. I don't know. I'm making this up as I go. Watson at B. Only the reason I'm saying B is because he hasn't played for a while, so he might be a little rusty. Probably won't. Relax. Derek Carr. Oh, he's above average. I'm going to put Winston in B. Just because I don't think he's terrible, but I think he's above average when he can be.
Let's go. That's a W. Let's eat one. Let's eat one. That's a W.
Dak would be B. Kirk would be B. And yeah, I like that. C. Wentz. Matt Ryan. Tannehill. Goff. Jimmy G. I like that. They're better than D, but I would have all these quarterbacks over these guys right here. Here's where it gets a little interesting. Where would you have Marcus Mariota? I would probably say C. I'd rather have Marcus over these guys. But I think Marcus might be the worst one here. At least for C tier. I don't know. It's like a ranking inside of a ranking. It's like you have your A through D tiers to categorize everybody, but inside your D tier, there's definitely the top D and the bottom D. I hate how I just said that out loud.
That's what she said.
Davis Mills, I would put it C. I think he's a good guy. Daniel Jones, trash. Can't believe I forgot about him. Lamar, I think Lamar could be an A, only because when I'm looking at it, I would put him in B. If I was starting this list over, I'd put him in B. I'm not a Lamar fan. I think he's really great with his legs, but as a passer, he's decent, but not better than these guys passing. But when I look at this list right here in B, I'd probably take all these guys last. If Lamar was still available, I would take Lamar over these guys. Jalen Hurts, I'm going to put in B. He's just Lamar Jackson 2.0. And Mac Jones, the pinnacle of quarterback talent. Now, I want you to close your eyes for a second, okay? Listen to my voice, and I'll tell you when to open them, okay? All right? Just keep on closing your eyes, and I'll let you know, okay? All right, now you can open them. You see, I've completed my list. Nothing's really changed. I kind of just put Mac Jones where he belongs, and, you know, that's the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. And consider subscribing if you haven't already. And I will see you guys in the next video I make. I will talk to you guys later. And now that everybody's gone, I will actually accordingly put this in. Obviously, I can't have Mac Jones in S tier. And no, he's not staying in D tier. I think he is right now talent level. I could see him in B, but for the upcoming season, I'm going to put him in C. It pains me to do it because I don't want to be biased, because nobody likes people who come in and be like, blah, 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 the Dolphins are going to win the Super Bowl. Tua is so good. Like, I don't want, when I watch videos, I don't want to see that. So, I'm going to try to not be biased. I love Mac Jones. I mean, shoot, I'm wearing his jersey for God's sakes. I'm going to put him in C. In fantasy football, I would take Watson, Carr, Winston, Dak, and Kirk, and Jalen Hurts all above Mac Jones. But I still love Mac Jones. I think this list is great as it is right now. I might change it during the season and at the end, but I think before the season starts, this is a very good consensus ranking, S tier to D tier. If you guys think it's perfect, let me know. If you think it should be changed, some guys up top, more guys at the bottom, let me know. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. I will see you guys next week for another NFL video.